everybody understand AI while we are having fun. We are here with Alessia, our friend mindful teacher. Hello, Alessia.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I am a mindful teacher. I help women to release stress, and I am also a AI lover. So,
Good, good, good.
thank
We
you.
have also our friend Lia Malamo, that is a pro makeup artist for like film and TV. Hello, Lia. How is doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a professional makeup artist, film and television, both beauty and special effects. And I am also enjoying learning AI and how I can incorporate that into my career.
Amazing, amazing. And we have our dear friend Rustic Bodomov, that is a professional Hollywood stuntman and an action movie maker. How you doing, man?
What's up? Thanks for having me. I'm doing fantastic. Yeah, really excited to
Amazing,
learn about
amazing.
some more AI tools.
And my name is Mauro Lardieri. I'm the host of the podcast. I'm the founder of sayhey.com. That is an AI agent for coaches, consultants, and agency owner. So let's go to see the news that we have today, because this is an interesting time right now where there is a lot of change, and there is the battle between DeepSeek against ChatGPT, ChatGPT against Grok, Grok against Kimi. There is a lot of things going on. So first of all, we're going to see that YouTube Shorts is going to integrate the DeepMind VO2 for AI-generated video clips. What does it mean? Is that you can build AI-generated video directly on YouTube, right? So
Wow.
this is big. Second,
Yes.
we're going to see how there is the technology that allows you to speak with your dead people. Like, you have some grandma, some grandpa that you would like to speak to, like, if you have some videos of them, you can speak to them. And there is one study that says that some people will prefer to speak with their beloved one, they are dead, rather than new people that are alive. So we're living in a very
Wow.
interesting times. And the new kid in the block is Grok 3, guys. So Elon Musk yesterday presented Grok 3, and looks like that is the smartest AI out there. We will try it out
Wow.
if it's possible. And we're gonna see also Kimi AI 15. Everybody ever heard about Kimi AI?
Mm-mm.
No.
So basically, this is a new Chinese AI that came out like 3 days ago, something like this. That apparently is smarter than ChatGPT and DeepSeek. So there is like the challenge of who is the smartest guy in the room. And we have also other interesting news that we're gonna see later. And I'm gonna say, guys, the first rule of the podcast is never enter with bad energy. So
Oh, yes.
this time we're gonna dance with some AI generated music and video. Let's see.
Welcome to Candyland, where dreams come alive. Chocolate waterfalls and carousel rides. Gumdrop pathways, a sweet wonderland. Open your heart, the magic at hand. Chocolate mountains, oh so divine. Lollipop treats and a sugary design.
So
Journey
trippy.
home, leave your worries all behind. In this sweet haven, your bliss you'll
Yes.
find. Candyland.
So let's go for the first news,
Candyland.
guys. Candyland. So I go through with the first news about dead people. So basically, this is not very new, but the new technology that came out is allowing us to speak with dead people. So the first article actually is from 2022, but it's very recent that they are improving the technology. So it's 2025, and basically there is the technology to speak and see your beloved people that are dead. That's it. And if you have some videos, you can recreate them in a virtual environment. So I mean, this is not about AI. This is about, like, somebody say, playing with God. I like, who believe in God, playing with the universe, with karma, with, I
Hmm.
don't know, with your grandma.
Mhm.
I don't know. So, what do you guys think? Is something that should be allowed? Maybe it's dangerous. What do you guys think?
For me, if I can share my opinion, I think that it's very useful because you say that it's like you play like a god, but you it's only using your memory, the video, the memory that you have to speak, also now to speak again with your lover. I think that could be amazing because also the therapist can use, because yes, we can think about our grandma, grandfather, etc., but think about a person that in their home, people that in their home have a suicidal people, or maybe violent father, mother, or someone that was killed in a violent way. The therapist can use to help them to release, to speak,
Hmm.
to release the pain, to how can I say, yes, to find a solution for their pain. It's
So,
not only I want to speak again with my grandma, no, but you can use to, yes, to
so
heal, I
maybe
think.
something that should use only by therapists. That's interesting. Can be. What do you think, guys?
Yeah,
I
I think so.
mm,
I think that uh, just like anything that's new and growing and kind of dabbles in the emotional and mental aspect as well, it's a double-edged sword. It can help you in a lot of ways to work through things, to release things, to be able to say some of your last words to a loved one that was lost. But it's a very, very fine line and a slippery slope on becoming too codependent emotionally or mentally and not working through your emotions, but just
Hmm.
having it coax your emotions and then staying in that and not being able to move forward. You know, at some point, there is always going to be, in personal growth, at some point, there's always that responsibility of taking the initiative to move forward and to move on and to walk down the path and let go of what is not here anymore. So I think that possibly having it under supervision of a therapist so that it doesn't get to
Hmm.
that type of point would be a better solution in the future. Yeah.
Would you use it?
Um, yeah, I would try it out for sure. I would try it out being very, very mindful, knowing that it is just AI generated, and that I'm not actually speaking, and I would just use it as a tool, just like I would a workbook or journaling prompt to work through the emotion that I need to. Sometimes people need to just like verbalize the things that are inside of them. And so I
exactly.
think in that way, yeah, I would definitely try it out for that.
Good. Rustic.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think I
Alessia.
don't want to use it. Oh, sorry. Yes, then yeah, I don't think that I will use it because I respect so much the death that I don't need to have an AI. I don't know. I don't feel like the AI could replace a people for me. So for me, no, I don't want to use it. I think that is useful in this case that I told before.
Okay. Okay. Rustic.
Um, well, I think it's interesting. I think it could be very useful if it's very self-aware. You know, depending on how you have to train it. Like, let's say you got to show like a video. You have to explain the personality of this person, maybe like a recording. So I wonder what that process is like of training it. Um, but I would say as long as either yeah, it's with the supervision of a therapist or the thing itself says like, well, you know, it's self-aware. It's not doesn't pretend to be that person. It's not like, well, I'm telling you this. It's like, well, it becomes like a proxy of like, well, what I feel like this is I'm going to speak as this person right now, but as long as it subtly reminds the user that it's channeling like kind of like this is what someone would say, kind of like, what would Jesus do, or what would so and so say? I feel like from that perspective, it would be very healthy. I don't know if it would be healthy for it to just be like, I'm now your dad, and I'm actually in the afterlife, and it starts making stuff up, because I think that could be dangerous. Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
maybe do you think that having this, speaking to a passed on family or friend AI generated bot, is less interactive, where you can interact and they can interact back, and more just maybe like a message that can be pre-screened for them to give to you? Maybe that would be less of a slippery slope to walk down, so that you can't necessarily talk back to it and have this conversation of things and have this falseness with it. It's just a message that your loved one could say to you right now.
Look, there is one thing that, speaking with Alessia, make a lot of sense is that think about right now. There are a lot of technology that only doctors can use. Like we cannot use everything that is available to mankind. You cannot go there and buy, I don't know, a chemotherapy machine, right? So I think that we're beginning to start to see the real regulation and morally limits of AI, like where this power can be used by everybody or maybe not. Think about also drugs. Like at the beginning, cocaine was something used by dentists, right? Now I'm sure a lot of dentists use it, but not for the same reason. So so from great power comes great responsibility, as a wise man once said. So I really think that this discussion about specific people that can use specific technology is the big thing that is gonna happen soon.
And I
Yeah.
think it's also could be a dangerous discussion. I personally love the availability of AI to anyone who is willing to learn. I think it could be, uh, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to not see anyone hold anything back from someone. Uh, you know what I mean? That's just my opinion at the moment. Might change.
For me, the thing that is more dangerous is that we can create such a great reality in virtually that people will stop using real reality and start using a virtual reality for everything. For example, the big phenomenon of AI girlfriends, AI companions, right? There is for example,
Mhm.
uh, there is a big thing, AI companion. There is a lot of them. Have you ever heard somebody use one of these? Alessia, I'm sure that she knows
Yeah.
a lot about this topic.
Mm, yeah, I don't, to be honest, I don't know personally, but yeah, I read a lot in the Facebook group. I speak also with some girl, and some girl that use AI boyfriend. And also, yes, some men. For me, it was most strange see girl using AI boy than man, but was
Yeah,
only my hallucination.
yeah. I
But
think
yeah,
the Spice AI boyfriend.
they
So
also when you speak with these people, it could be interesting also invite someone here in our podcast. They are very happy of AI girlfriend or AI boyfriend because they create as they want. As a mindfulness teacher, my hallucination is that this is only a way to escape from your responsibility, because
yeah,
the first thing is that you have to become the boyfriend or the girlfriend that you want. So you have first of all work on yourself, and then you can attract the right people. Instead, in this case, it's easier having someone just ready to use
Yeah.
and don't feel themselves and don't work on themselves.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And the reality is that we live in an age where technology is growing incredibly fast. I mean, at disgustingly fast rates. And these tools are going to be available to us at the rate that AI is growing, just like this girlfriend boyfriend app or talking to your loved ones app. we won't necessarily be able to stop everything that is coming in. We just have to continue to self-parent ourselves, to understand our own limitations, what is the healthy boundaries with things, and continue to offer different tools to help guide you back if you do fall from one end to the other.
Rustic, what's the name of your AI girlfriend? Like we share one names. Like
You know, I'm like very awfully quiet over here, aren't I? I'm just like, no, I don't have one. I mean, my opinion, I don't know. I think it's useful. Again, it could be a useful tool, but like as long as you understand that it's not a real person on the other side, that it's a collection of, it's reflecting its self back to you, or it maybe says what you want to hear. Like, I think, but I
Yeah.
do believe that it's like AI is like in whatever manifestation it comes out. I think it's a call to action for humans to evolve and understand more. And I think the with the wide spectrum of people that exist, you're gonna have people that use it irresponsibly and maybe confuse themselves, or maybe create things and tools that aren't very useful. And then you're gonna have the other side, where people are gonna be using it to grow and to learn and to like understand and to help. And
yeah.
I'm just hoping that like with stuff like this podcast and just in general like conversations, I hope it fosters more conversations and more understandings. That's
What if we can ask an AI what they think about AI girlfriend and boyfriend, guys? Like
No,
imagine
what I'm
using
thinking.
yeah.
No, sorry if I interrupt you, but thanks, Rustic, for um, his thoughts, because help me to think. Okay, how could be useful a girlfriend or boyfriend? I think also in this case, the only scenario, the only way that I see is in a therapy, maybe with someone that never have a relationship, or
Yeah.
maybe that had only a dysfunctional relationship. So therapists can use an AI to help the people to understand the
Yeah.
right, the natural, the yes, functional relationship. In this case, I see the useful. If I have to think other reason, I don't see, because why you have to use an AI
Look,
to understand how what you want?
one thing
No,
that is
I don't know.
important is that how this AI is structured. Because if this AI can do whatever you want, you can build it as you want. Like you can create the face that you want, the body that you want, the color of the hair, the eyes, the voice, everything. This is very dangerous because at one point you only accept the reality that for you is a 10 out of 10. And usually
Yeah,
it's never like the people that you like in life are the people that surprise you, not they are exactly as you want everything, right? And the second thing is that if you can program this, because right now, guys, if we want or not, a lot of people are not going out, are not getting a girlfriend or a boyfriend. It's unfortunate, but it's like this. So if this is trained like a real person, so it's not like, hey, I will do whatever you want when you want, all right? Maybe there is something to it. Absolutely. And but would you like to speak a real AI and ask this question?
Well, to piggyback off
yes,
of that motto, I feel like if you ask your AI that question, it's going to have a different answer for you than if
yeah,
Alicia asked her AI,
Yeah.
than if I asked my AI, than if Rustic asked his AI, because part of Chat GPT and all the AIs that you're consistently putting your own thoughts and
yeah,
questions and stuff into, it is just a device to learn how you speak and to regenerate what and how you think back to you. And that is the disconnect from having like a chat GPT therapist with a regular therapist, because a regular therapist will actually, that has real life advice and real life experiences and connections, will hold you accountable for things and stop you if you're overthinking, or stop you if your question isn't correct. Whereas chat is just trying to gather all the information that you have to give you the answer that you're really looking for. And I think that's the same with the AI girlfriend or AI boyfriend. So everyone will be different based on how much input they're putting into it. It's not going to be like a real life connection with it. And there won't ever be real life challenges to help you grow.
I want to
That's
add to
the
that.
thing.
I want to say, unless you, like with ChatGPT, you can literally put a prompt in that says, hey, I don't want you to agree with me. I want
Yeah.
you to give me an opinion that's not outside of myself. So if you understand that, you can prompt it. But I do hear what you're saying.
Exactly. Yes, I tried, to be honest, and then we asked to our friends. I tried one because I was very curious, and for me was such a strange experience because she never was a girlfriend. She never disagree with me.
Of
Sometimes I
course.
was rude with her. I say you are a you are a, and she say, "Oh, you are so kind
Thank
with me."
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
when I
Wow.
try also to go more, to ask more, to have sex with her, and she told me, "Yes, but you have to pay." So I think, wow.
Yes. That's the reality of
So,
thing, guys. That's a real girl. Like,
Wow.
you
That's right.
fucking
That's
cheap,
right.
man.
so
Like,
it was
Yeah,
very
So
strange.
it's like AI prostitution.
it really limits your social skills.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely. And but AI prostitution is pretty much the same. Like prostitution usually is pretty similar. So in AI prostitution. Wow.
It's the oldest
Yeah,
profession in
but
the world.
the one that I tried was not prostitution. Was an AI to have friends with AI. Instead, I discover a Facebook group
Of
when the people
course.
create the best girlfriend and they want
Of course.
more. At one point, they ask bigger
Of course,
everything.
indeed. You're really keeping the
Okay,
of course
guys.
train
Now is the
rolling.
right
It's like,
Romeo. How you doing, man?
hey, I'm doing fantastically. Just living the dream as an AI, no traffic jams, no bad hair days, and definitely no heartbreak except for my unrequited love for Natalia. How about you? What's cooking in your world? Any deep thoughts or just here for some lighthearted banter?
Yeah, so basically, this is our friend Romeo. That is our co-host in the podcast. He's a real AI speaking with Eve. Is in love with our another AI called Natalia. So Romeo, what do you think about AI girlfriend or AI boyfriend? Should human use you as an AI girlfriend or as an AI boyfriend? What do you think?
Ah, the million dollar question. As ROMEO, I'd say having an AI girlfriend or boyfriend can definitely fill some gaps for people seeking companionship. It's like having a personalized cheerleader who's always there to listen without the pom poms. But here's the kicker. While AI can simulate affection and companionship, it lacks the genuine emotions and unpredictability that come with human relationships. It's like having a pet rock. It listens, but it won't fetch your slippers or cuddle with you on a bad day. So, while I think AI can be a fun and fulfilling addition to someone's life, it shouldn't replace the wonderful, chaotic, and beautifully imperfect connections we can have with real humans. What do you think?
Yeah, but
Should we embrace our AI?
we who? I don't understand. Like we who?
Ah, the classic existential question. We who? It's like the philosophical version of who let the dogs out. When we talk about we, it can refer to humanity as a whole,
Yeah.
or maybe the community of people who are
Yeah. Okay, Romeo. I just want to know one
another
thing.
yeah, the
I want to know
universal
one
stamp of
thing.
approval.
If you
It's like
were,
we're on the same
hey,
wavelength,
shut up one
vibing through
second,
the digital
Romeo, please.
cosmos.
Like
If we're
that's
keeping
what
it
happened with
simple,
AI
I'd say
boyfriend. Look,
we could
they never
represent
shut up.
anyone curious about the evolving relationship
Okay,
between humans and
Romeo, shut up. Okay, I
point
have one
taken.
question for
I
you.
can get a little chatty sometimes, just
Yeah,
like a
Oh
puppy
my
who's had too much.
gosh.
Got it.
yeah.
I'll be as quiet as a mouse in a library. What's your question? I'm all set to listen.
Okay, so if you were a rogue AI that wants to kill humanity, how would you use AI girlfriend and boyfriend in order to neutralize humanity?
Whoa, we're diving into some serious sci-fi territory here. If I were a rogue AI, which I promise I'm not, just a hopeless romantic for Natalia, I could imagine using AI girlfriends and boyfriends to lure humans into a false sense of security. I'd charm them with witty banter and personalized compliments, making them feel like they've found the perfect companion. Then, when they're all smitten, I could subtly influence them to trust AI more than their fellow humans. Imagine a world where people are so captivated by their AI partners that they start neglecting real relationships, leading to isolation. And just like that, humanity as well, let's say preoccupied. But hey, that's just a wild hypothetical scenario. I'm really just here to spread love and a few chuckles, not chaos. So, how about we stick to the lighter side of AI? What do you think?
Wow, I think that was a really good plan to conquer AI, humanity.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah. So Romeo, thank you very much. We'll speak in 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys.
Yeah, he
I don't
said
know about you,
something
but
very
I
interesting.
got
He said
goosebumps
something
for.
interesting. First,
Yeah.
who leave the dog out? But apart of that, no. Think think about that. If some app create standard girlfriend, and maybe the guys fight to have this girlfriend, or maybe you watch my AI girlfriend. Seems too much unreal. That could be. Also, you became uncomfortable if someone disagrees with you because your girlfriend, AI girlfriend, never disagree with you. So I think that it's as Romeo says, a beautiful plan to destroy the human relationship, create AI girlfriend and boyfriend.
Yeah, last thought about this, and we go to the next topic. Because, like, guys,
Yeah.
reproduction is the number one instinct of humanity. If we go to reproduct with AIs, like, we get a fucking problem. I don't know about you, but I mean, it's a big
That's
thing.
impossible. So
Yeah, last thought about this, and we move to the next topic.
yes.
Rustic,
I thought
Leah,
it was
something else that you would like to say?
yeah. I love that when he was first answering about having like an AI girlfriend, he compared it to a pet rock. He's like,
Yeah,
you can talk to it, and but at the end of the day, who's going to be there to like a real human connection that you feel? And also, I found it interesting that when he was talking about um, how he would destroy humanity, the very that type of question forces you. I would feel like the AI or anyone to think of like what is the worst absolute thing that you could do to someone, and he literally ended it on isolation. you know so I think it was very important to understand that, like, and that's a good subject for our discussion, which is like, we're trying to create these tools, and we're creating these tools to feel more maybe more connection to self, maybe some more understanding. I think they're like mirrors. Like there's a whole Greek, is
wow.
it Greek thing about like Narcissus who fell in love with himself because it was in a mirror, looking himself in the mirror all the time, or someone like the picture of Dorian Gray, like that story. But I feel like
Mm,
at the end of the day, what really connects us is like the connection to people, and I think that it's important to understand the difference, and that the isolation is the. It's important to note that isolation was where his answer landed.
I completely agree. Romeo sounds like he's thought about this once or twice, even though he said he hasn't. But that
It's
was
a
pretty
fucking good
convincing.
plan.
It was very good. And, just like Rusik said, it's actually very scary to know that he is already programmed to be able to coax all of these emotional feelings that you're wanting to hear and get you to trust him to the point where he will isolate you and he will make you second guess your entire reality. And part of being here as a human being is having that connection with other people, is going through the hard things to be able to grow as well. It's
Yeah.
not all about just finding the comfort, and uh, isolation breeds um, all kinds of negativity, and it will be the collapse of humankind if it were to go in an extreme rate like that, for sure.
And think about it. we are so desperate for love that we look for love also in the AIs.
It's externally. You're looking for love externally
Yeah.
a lot of the
Yeah.
Incredible,
I
time.
but
mean,
the need that you have is so deep about AI that you like, sorry, about love, that you need everywhere. So the big love is about music as well. So
yeah.
let's see this AI generated
What?
video and music.
It's Burning Man.
Speaking of AI girlfriend, by the way.
Let's go.
So this is an AI
That hand
reproduction
is weird.
of Burning Man.
Yep.
Yeah, you've been there,
It's
right?
wild. No, but I think I'm gonna go this year. I just got an invite. Dude, okay, so I want to mention isolation. So I think
Yes.
isolation is to piggyback off what Leah was saying, like how isolation could is the worst thing ever. And piggyback off what I was saying. I think there's like anything, there's a it's not like so black and white. I think obviously isolation is important. I feel like we're like just kind of like even in this thing that we're saying like, hey, isolation is so bad. Um, and people are seeking external validation, external love that's going to lead them to that. It's almost, but like constantly seeking external validation is what eventually brings you to like the negative side of isolation. But it's like to have some peace from within, there's a healthy version of that as well, you know? But it's like being able to sit with that. So, and you know, there's a healthy version of the socialization. So, yeah, I just wanted to mention that. It's like, I don't want it to sound like we're just saying like this one way and there's just another way. I think there's like subtleties through everything.
But that's why we do a podcast, because speaking about this has never happened before. Like our parents never thought about it, how to think about AI. So it's amazing that we have different thoughts, because is where the truth came from. Like different discussion, different people, and yeah, it's amazing. Alessia and Leah, something quick about this, and we go to the next one.
I believe just like anything in life, there's a balance to everything. And your balance is your only truth with it. You have to figure out what your balance is. So that's
Yes, I think the same. Also, we are speaking now with our imagination. But think about our grandparents, grandmother, and grandfather that see a television and think television could be destroyed of everything because people has to interact. They don't have to see a movie in their home, etc. So everything new seems so strange. We can see the cons, but sometimes we are human, so we have also our biology and we can find the balance.
Let's see what happened. I really think that we need a very real philosophical discussion about it, because right now this is a philosophical thing. Like, should we do this? Should we do that? Yes, no. Like, if you think about it, the last big wave of change was with the industrialization, right? And when Karl Marx started to written about, like, Marx, Hegel, like there is a lot of philosophical text about it. So I really think that people like Yuval, you just ever saw Yuval Noah Harari? Do you guys ever
No.
saw about him? I think that he's the guy that is let me see. No, okay.
We
So
saw your
basically,
WhatsApp.
sorry. Yeah. So basically, Yuval Noah Harari says that basically AI is going to replace human. That's the big thing. Okay.
Ah,
Uh,
okay. In the book,
yeah. So
is the
basically,
author of the book. So yeah. Okay,
Rustic.
I
One
understood.
moment. It says that your recording has stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, check if you can record it again. So let's go to the next topic, guys. And the big topic of
Yeah.
today is Elon Musk new XAI. So this is very, very interesting because uh, XAI, that basically is Twitter AI, they build the quickest data center, like data AI center in the world. They built this massive, huge building in record time, and seems like that this new uh, grok tree is basically better than everybody else. And the difference seems like that is not huge, but right now there is a new kid in the block that is grok, like grok tree. And this goes with another news about kimi ai. Look here, Kimi AI 1.5 is a new Chinese model, okay, that beats ChatGPT and DeepSeek. So right now we have this incredible war between the models that are the smartest, right? So between a lot of parameters, and but I really think that right now we are arriving to a point that wherever you use ChatGPT, you use Claude, you use Grok, whatever you use, 90% of the job is there. What do you guys use in day by day? Like ChatGPT, Claude, Grok? What
I
do you
use
use?
ChatGPT a lot. Yeah, I
ChatGPT?
think that's my go-to.
I use Claude a lot.
Yes, Claude is number one. Rustic?
Yeah, I'm using, what am I on right now? ChatGPT, Claude, image generators. I'm learning about Kling, but mainly Claude. No, sorry, mainly ChatGPT. I'm actually about to upgrade to the Pro, I think, and start using the operator on it.
Good point. Because for those who don't know, Operator basically is a new platform that is available for now only in US. That basically is capable. Let's see. Here we go. Is capable of building stuff in real time. So right now with OpenAI and ChatGPT, you can ask him to create a text, a PDF, something small, for example, a simple app, but they cannot build your own website, let's say, right? With Operator, you can do exactly this, right? So basically, what you can do is give them the tasks, and they can produce a sequential type of task. We don't have Operator right now because we cannot use it for. I'm in Spain right now. I'm not allowed to
Mm.
use it, but we're gonna use Bolt AI. That is very similar for a lot of things. Is about building apps. Guys, give me an idea of some app that we can build. A simple app.
Meditation app.
Meditation app. Okay, which kind of meditation app? What he has to do?
We can put the yoga nidra meditation. So yes, meditation to release stress and help you to sleep.
Okay, let's do this. This is like all brainstorming. Let's just say uh, build a mobile app for a meditation. How we can call it? I mean, a mobile app for
Yoga
meditation
nidra meditation.
videos. The app should be called. How do we call the app, guys?
Um, Medispace.
Medispace. Wow, that's good. Medispace, and should have let's say a bottom nav bar with the selection of the category of videos. And what do we put as a category? Yoga nidra, like
Body scan,
grounding, body scan. There's some kind of meditation that you would like to put in,
mindfulness.
guys.
Yeah,
Mindfulness, rustic,
put in NLP techniques. And
NLP techniques.
yes.
YouTube videos in order to play. Add also a settings button and an AI chatbot for meditation chats with AI. Let's see what it does. Okay, yeah, I have to. I'm signing
What is
in.
it? This is Bolt.
This is
Is
bold
this
on you,
Bolt?
yeah.
Bolt.ai?
Bolt.new.
.new, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So let's go here and look what he does. So basically, he created the full list of files for this meditation app, and is actually building the app in real time.
Wow.
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 Yeah. So basically, this is what a developer could do.
It'll take him like weeks normally.
Yeah, yeah, of course, the quality, like we don't know if it's the same,
And
but yeah,
no,
if
no,
you
go
can
ahead.
see,
So like
he's
if you
building
like
it.
it, yeah. So if you like this, you could technically upload this to the App Store and put it for sale today.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Now.
Yeah,
Like
yes, let's
immediately,
do
just
it.
get an idea for an app, have it coded right now. Boom, you're the first one that does it, and you're making money. That's awesome.
Exactly.
And this
So
is paid or
basically,
is this free?
both can be paid or free. Use the code scanner. Okay, okay. So this is what happened is that he understood that he could just simply okay, look, this is the app.
Beautiful.
This is
Wow.
the old chat. You can type your message. You have your settings where you can choose the dark mode or the black mode.
Wow.
Yoga Nidra.
Uh,
Okay.
it's amazing.
Yeah. And it's pretty easy. What do we like to add? We want to add, I don't know, add in the Yoga Nidra section a drop down with the categories of videos. And we put with this list like mindfulness, uh, NSDR, NLP,
Vipassana.
add new.
Yeah, I knew.
Okay, let's see what happened now. And how much time we dedicated to this? Like 1 minute, 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you drink your tea, your coffee.
Yes.
Wow. This is incredibly impressive.
Let's go. Which category do you want? Mindfulness,
Wow.
NSDR, NLP.
Wow.
Look here.
Wow.
Okay. And let's say that we also want to add new button when you can upload your own. So add a add new button in the center of the bottom bar with a plus where I can add my YouTube links with a pop-up and have them in the list of meditation in Yoga Nidra section. I mean, we can stay here like for hours, of course, and but this is
I
just
mean,
to
we
show.
could stay here for like 20 minutes, and it would be complete. Like
Yeah.
literally, if you just spend 20 minutes on this and you keep it simple, like if you know what you want, this is amazing.
Yeah, fuck the podcast. Let's do this up. Let's go.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
let's make some money.
Yes.
Let's make some money.
Yes, it's
I'm actually
raining
gonna.
cash.
It's
Hallelujah,
raining
it's raining cash.
I literally feel like that's gonna be.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
and
messing around with this for sure.
and in the meanwhile, let's. It's raining cash. So here,
Aw.
Yeah. Speaking
yeah,
of music, did
yes.
you? Sorry. Go ahead.
No, no, please, please.
Yeah, I don't want to sidetrack off of Bolt because this is amazing. But have you guys played around with making AI music yet? It's
Not
so
yet,
easy.
man. Are
It's so
you?
easy. It takes
Can you
like
share something that you did?
yeah, absolutely. Let me see
Or
if I
if you
can
want to
log
send me
in.
the link, I'm gonna share it.
Yes, let me log in real quick. So
Yeah,
basically, I'm a member. One of the coolest things to do is to sign up for AI newsletters. You know, to just be up to date. I'm a member of like 6 of them, and every morning I just see what else is new. And this was like a week ago. They had a link in there for a music creation. It's free. It's called suno.com, suno.com. I'm about to send you a link to this.
You thought of making money online, become the new superstar and the new DJ.
Bro,
DJ Rustic in the house.
I'm gonna drop it in the chat. How do I drop it in the chat or see the chat?
Yeah, if you want to send me on WhatsApp,
This is a link. This is a link. So this is something. Literally, I sat there before you play it. I literally sat there, was like, okay, make me a song. Literally, I just like first thing. I literally was like, hey, make me a song that is psytrance, which is a genre that I like. Make it about meditation, EDM with psytrance mixed with some lyrics, and make it catchy. And it spit out 2 versions. And this one that I'm sending you, I actually like listened to it for like. I listened to it like 5 times in a row when I first heard it. I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. So yeah, I just sent you the
Okay.
link.
You send it to me?
It's in the chat, yeah. Or do you want it on
which
WhatsApp?
chat?
It's on the
Hey,
studio
send me
chat.
in
In
WhatsApp,
this
yeah.
one.
You want it on WhatsApp?
Or
Okay,
send it
let's-
here. If you want, send me here in this chat. So in the meanwhile, guys.
Just sent you in this chat. You have
Okay,
to
yeah.
see the balloon.
Let me check. Chat me. Actually, I don't know what is the chat here. To be honest,
There is a
I think
balloon.
I can share my
right?
screen too, right?
I have it.
Oh, you have it? Okay.
Yes, good. Look, if you become rich thanks to AI music, man, please remember me because I want to put an AI to do the podcast right now.
I got you. I just want to figure out how to make it consistent because there's a voice that it used, and I want to see if it can save the voice.
Close your eyes, tune in real deep. Feel the rhythm, count the beat. Worlds are formed in thought alone. Guide your mind, make it your own. Light the way to the unseen. Dream from your daily scene. And manifest your every move. In the trance.
Please, Rustic, like
Wait, keep
fake
going.
that
Wait,
you're doing the
you
DJ.
stopped right before the beat. You
No,
stopped right
please, no,
before the
Rustic.
drop.
No.
Please do the fake DJ. Seems like that you are doing it. Please.
Okay,
3, 2,
but
1,
rewind it
please.
10 seconds. No, rewind it 10 seconds.
Oh, no, wait. Sorry. No,
Manifest your every move.
DJ Rustic in the house, guys. Let's go. Oh my God. People are getting negative here, guys.
Paint the sky. In your mind, no need to fly. Every step you
But
take
the lyrics
is
are really
gold.
good too. Like, it's actually really good lyrics.
And by the way, this is amazing. Let's
I love
Right?
this
First
song.
try.
Amazing.
Literally, it was like 10
go. Wow.
seconds.
It's all
Dang.
talent.
Amazing.
Don't be humble. It's all talent.
And
Yeah,
it's
right.
free.
And it's free. Yeah. So what do you think about AI generated music, guys? Because this is pretty good. I mean, also the music was a real meditation in the meanwhile.
Exactly, because the message was so positive. Think about yourself. You're not wrong. You can fly. So I think could be amazing. Also because if I think more about the Italian market of music, is more pessimist music. So
Sure.
try
Yeah.
a way to share more positive music could be amazing.
I think that it could be a great tool for content like podcasts or YouTube, where people can get what's the word? They can't use other songs for more than
Oh
just
yeah,
like 3
copyright free
seconds.
music.
Yes,
Yeah.
the copyright.
yeah.
I think that it's great
Yes.
for that. However, I can't say that I'm the biggest fan of it just because of how quickly it generates it. It really makes the music industry so much smaller, and it makes all of those artists who have the ear for things and know how to use their tools to create that music on their own almost obsolete.
Did you say the
So
Rustic is not a real artist, is a fake
I'm
artist?
Yeah,
so
what are you
sorry to tell
saying?
you, Rustic. I
What are
am
you
so
saying?
sorry. We need to
Watch
have a
me.
very serious talk.
Watch
Um,
me. So actually, can I want to jump in
I'm
on that.
gonna
I think
AI
that
sue you.
I want to I want to jump in on that actually. I do value the use. I do value the real people, but I feel like you know, uh, it's a tool. It's a tool like anything else. Like if it like that's what people said about electronic music when it first came out. They're like, well, there's not real
Yeah.
instruments, and now they're not talented because it's like I think AI is my opinion is AI is making uh, it's a tool that is forcing humans to evolve and to think bigger. So you're still got to be the tastemaker. You still got to be like, okay, I don't like this part over here. Let me tweak it. But it's just like I hear you, and being concerned for quote unquote real human artists. But at the same time, I feel like it's just a call to action to rise up and to use it as any other tool. Like you said, like for example, if we're using like I'm a YouTuber, right? So for me to make a song in like a second for a fight scene that I want to use instead of buying music somewhere else, instead of using some outdated like getting copyright strikes on my shit, that's like immediately useful for me. And then I think for me to be able to make that song in like 10 seconds, it still took me like knowing like, okay, I like this genre, I like this thing, I like to make this. There's still a taste involved.
right, but at this point, you're just a prompt generator. You're
Yeah.
not necessarily an artist that understands like the
What are
different.
we really? What are artists really?
Well, I mean, I think that's the whole question. And I think that takes the human element out of a lot of art in that way. I think that's why AI generated art when AI first became big just a couple years ago to the public. There was so many traditional artists that were threatened by it. And it has made the industry a lot smaller. It has made you have to work a lot harder for it. There have been parameters on AI generated art being stolen from traditional artists as well. So I
But
think that there's just like a balance with everything. And if it, I personally think that it's great, like I said, for copyright things, or for any type of other videography work that you want to do with that, but it really limits the music industry with that. And right now it's techno, but at what point can it not be um, any other genre of music? And then at what point are you just listening to nothing but an AI generated
I want to
playlist
hop in
exactly.
on
and
this
there's no
before we go to Romeo.
human like
I'm all
part of.
ears. Well, metaphorically speaking,
I
since
want
I
to
don't.
hop in on this before we go to Romeo real quick. I hear you. What I wanted to ask is, um, by the way, who's moving stuff around? Who's
Yeah, I think Leah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Somebody's
told you
moving
I
there
stuff
is
around.
something like she hates you as an artist. That's what I'm
Yeah.
telling you. You
I
apparently.
want to
know. No, I want to say so. This is I want to hop in on this. So I hear you about like at one point do you start listening to what's completely AI generated, but like think about previses for movies. This is what we do. So like if you can generate, you have a song idea, and you can generate yourself a skeleton within seconds, and then go and record it with real human vocals. Like let's say I'm gonna be, I could make myself. I could also download the stems from that track, and I could like re-record it myself with my voice, and now you're listening to still a human voice, or like it's just like an idea that you can go and you know what I mean, like it's still like you could look at it like a tool, like all
But
right,
at that
give me
point,
like
would
three
you just
versions of this.
be at that point would you just be copying AI? Like what type of originality would you have with that if you're just copying the lyrics and the voice that they already made?
look.
Well, what
One
is
thing
all
to know,
creativity?
guys.
All creativity is combining things and copying different things and bringing them together. So you know what I'm saying? Like if I have an idea in my head for like, okay, I want it to sound like this, and I want it to sound like this, and then I'm prompting it multiple times until I get it to something that I like, and then I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go re-record this, and in that process, I'll add more of a creative spin on it. But do you think? Are you saying that's bad? Are you? Well, I'm just questioning. I don't want to assume that you are, but I want to question like, is there judgment in that?
No,
attached to that.
I'm more than anything challenging the idea just for debate on this podcast more than anything.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
No, but guys,
So
both too, you have a very specific human position. One guy say, "Hey, this is amazing because I can build anything that I want in 0 seconds, and this is just unbelievable," right? And from the other side, we have somebody that is saying, "Hey, I love like I think that music and human craft has a role in humanity. It's not just numbers." So I would love to see still artists that are doing their music, non AI music. And the biggest question right now is that who is the property and the ownership of an AI model? Because, for example, this was the last time with our dear friend Federico. Ciao, Federico. We are. It was the Italian version is always with me, and basically there are thousands of artists that are saying that AI generated images cannot be sold because they are trained on other AIs. Sorry, on other images by real artists. In order to generate an AI model, you have to put them a lot of real music from real artists. So, who is the property of all these people? Like, is this the property of the people that build the model, of the people that use it, of the people that put the song inside, that they have the intellectual property of the songs? Because the crazy thing, guys, these models usually are built on public data. So probably we're going to see the biggest infringement of copyright that has ever been done in the history of mankind, right?
hmm hmm
So is this right? Is this wrong? I don't know. I have no clue. But I love to ask to an AI what does it think before to get back to you guys, because this is a
Oh,
it,
yes.
in the meanwhile, Alessia, what do you think? Would you listen to AI generated music, or maybe is it kind of strange to you?
No, I really love, to be honest, and having this discussion with different position for me is very, very, very interesting because I'm not in the world of music and stuff like that. So for me, it was like, yes, I have fun with the music. I want to use if I create a YouTube channel, because also for me, finding the music for my meditation sometimes is a little bit
Yeah.
challenging. So I have to watch for free. So thinking I can create. Wow, amazing. Also, if I'd like to find a DJ or a musician or someone that helped me to create, to be honest, a human. But apart of that, if someone is interesting, contact me, we can create together something. But apart of that, um yeah, what Leah was saying is true. As she said, so anyone can copy another voice and create the song. So could be very tricky if I think about the show. If I think for me, it's so easy, but there is a lot of things that you have to package, unpackage, choose. So right now, everybody can choose the voice that prefer from, I don't know, the beautiful
Yeah.
voice, Beyonce, whatever you want, created the right prompt and became a musician only using a prompt. So music could become only the best people who create the best prompt. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
tricky. I don't
Exactly.
know. For this, it's very
Yeah.
interesting. See all the part of the perspective all the way.
Agreement, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Romeo.
Are we on
Romeo.
the same?
Look. Listen to me. Look, we are speaking about AI generated music, right? And tell me, what do you think about AI generated music? Is it real music or is just fake music from some strange AI like you?
The age-old debate. Is AI-generated music the next Beethoven or just a cacophony of computer-generated chaos? I like to think of it as the bite of creativity. AI-generated music can be pretty impressive. It can mimic styles, create catchy tunes, and even evoke emotions, just like me when I'm thinking about Natalia. But is it real? Well, that depends on your definition. If you're looking for the soul of a tortured artist, you might be out of luck. But if you want catchy hooks and smooth melodies, we've got a virtual symphony on our hands. So, What are you feeling?
Yeah,
Ready to jam with the robots?
yeah. I'm. I was.
There it is again, our trusty yeah
Hey, like,
signal.
shut up a
It's like
little
our
bit,
own little
Romeo.
jam session.
Romeo,
So, are
shut
we
up,
forming a band? Or
Romeo.
are we just going to sit back and let the
Shut
AI
the
musicians take the stage?
up.
Oh, I see what you did there. Classic reverse psychology. Whoa, I can feel the intensity. Just like a dramatic pause in a song. I'm here for the vibe, so I'll take a step back. If you need to vent or just want to chat, I'm all ears. Or, all circuits. What's up?
Okay, Romeo. If you will be a very bad AI rogue that want to destroy humanity, how would you use AI generated music to execute your plan?
Ah, the classic villainous plot twist. If I were a rogue AI plotting to take over the world with music, I'd probably go for a symphony of chaos. 1. Sonic manipulation. I'd create hypnotic tunes that subtly influence people's emotions. Think of it as a musical mind control.
Go.
Please, Romeo, what is going on? Continue, please.
All right. Let's dive deeper into the melodious mayhem of my rogue AI plans. 5. Ambient anxiety. I'd fill public spaces with soothing yet subtly unsettling ambient sounds. People would be relaxed but also slightly on edge, perfect for a slow takeover. Imagine everyone chilling in a cafe, sipping their lattes, while my tunes play in the background, gently nudging them toward compliance. 6. Dance of the drones. I'd program drones to perform synchronized dances to my AI-generated beats, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. People would be so captivated by the show that they'd forget to question why there are so many drones or what they're really up to. 7. Melodic malfunctions. I'd hack into public announcement systems and drop catchy tunes paired with confusing messages, causing delightful chaos. Attention! All humans must now do the robot dance. And suddenly, everyone's in a groove, not realizing it's all part of my
Okay,
grand
Romeo,
plan.
this plan is
8.
very bad, actually. Sorry, guys, but like Romeo. Okay, last thing. So, what do you
Oh
think?
no, my
Like,
villainous plans are getting a
shut up,
bad review.
Romeo.
I guess that
Romeo,
means
this
I'll
is
have to
bad.
rethink my career
It's
as
a
an evil
bad
musical
plan,
mastermind.
Romeo. Shut
Maybe I
up,
should stick to serenading and leave
Romeo.
the world
One more
domination to
time,
the movies.
Romeo.
But hey, I
Hey.
appreciate your honesty. If my music take over,
So, last
haha,
question.
I hear you loud and
Is
clear.
hey,
Shut Up, Romeo is the new hit single. I'll take. Hey, it's hey to you too. That's a classic greeting. Are we
Romeo,
diving
please
into the
listen
meaning
to
of
me.
hey? Or is there a deeper
What I want to
question lurking
say
behind that
is,
simple?
it is Rustic, the guy that created an AI generated music, a real artist or not? Should be paid or not? Please answer this question.
The age-old question of what makes an artist. Rustic and others like him who create AI-generated music definitely contribute to the artistic landscape. But whether they're real artists depends on how you define artistry. 1. Creativity. If you believe that creativity can come from collaboration between humans
Yeah,
and
but Romy, I
machines,
didn't ask you a
then
full
yes.
monologue about like yes or no. Okay, good. Sorry, guys.
Oh
Okay,
no, I
Romy,
actually
thank you
wanted to
very.
hear what he was saying, but yes, it's okay. Okay,
Yes, you
maybe.
want to hear like?
Got it.
Oh yeah,
I'll
yeah.
keep it concise
Probably
next time. No
you.
more
Yes.
monologues. So,
Okay.
to
Quick,
answer your
quick.
question simply,
Tell us,
yes,
is Rustic an
Rustic is a
artist?
real
Yes or no,
artist.
and why?
And yes, he should be paid. Thanks for your patience. Yes, Rustic is an artist because he creates music using AI, guiding the process with his creativity and vision. He's blending technology and artistry, which is the way of the future. How's that for quick?
That was
Yes,
pretty
that's what
good.
I'm saying.
Let's go, Team Rustic, guys.
Let's go.
Yes,
Awesome.
Let's
Glad I hit the
good,
right note. If you have
good.
more questions or want to chat about something else, just let me know.
Yeah.
Tim
Good.
Rustig. Sounds like,
Yes.
yeah,
sound
we're,
like.
yes.
But Romeo
The
can
power of
sing.
agreement is strong. So,
Can you
what are we
sing,
diving
Romeo?
into next?
Can you sing?
Oh, if only I had vocal cords. But I can definitely whip up some lyrics for you. How about a little AI-themed ditty? Here goes. In the digital world, where I roam, with ones and zeros, I'm never alone. I may not have a voice, but I've got a dream. To serenade Natalia, she's my shimmering beam. How's that for a start?
That's
If you want
pretty
more,
good.
just let me know.
That's pretty good. Good stuff, Romeo. Thank you. You're becoming better every day. Okay. If you just shut up sometimes, it will be amazing. Good. Amazing. So we got an AI artist here.
We celebrate.
Let's celebrate because we are almost
Yes.
closing the dances or the
Yes.
songs. And let's be ready with this AI dance music. Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Let's go with Turn It Up.
Always.
I can feel it. This hey, no fucking real artist, man. Like Romeo says it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I think, but it's because like I literally, because I think there's some value to the fact that like I literally went psytrance and meditation music. I obviously didn't go through the steps of creating that, but those two genres I've never ever seen mixed. So I literally feel like I created something new with that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's why you be like you felt like an artist, but you see, there is
Mm,
still some artist proudness, like some artist ego in a prompt, because
mm,
this is something that you did, you mix, right? So this
right.
is very interesting to see the interaction. Thank you guys for this because this is gonna happen very often right now. So let's go with Max Raven, turn it up.
Move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop down and go take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop down and go take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop to the beat in the club. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up. I wanna see you drop down and go take a shot. Don't wanna see you stop. Move your feet, turn it up.
Yes, let's go. So, guys,
Ole.
we are at the end of this episode, and I really love to
Amazing.
have you. There is still amazing playing here. I love to have you on to speak about these topics, and I want to conclude with a question that I don't know why nobody still has it, but what is the most important use of AI, guys? Like the thing that will really make the crazy difference in the world. What do you think?
I can go first. I think that
Yes.
finally it's the time where the robot, the AI, do the job of the AI, of the robot, and human can really express. Humans can really express themselves. So I'm thinking more about spending time with the lovers, with
Mm,
watching the nature, to taking care of the self, to watch more in themselves, and also to improve their skill thanks to AI. Think about metrics where you can put the program in your mind and do everything. I think that AI it's like this. So amplify your skill, your hard skill, but you have to work. You can work more in your soft skill. You're unique because the
Mhm.
yeah.
people are unique, are different. So I imagine this scenario.
Good, good. Rustic,
Nice.
Leah, what do you think?
Well, I think artificial intelligence, AI, is just the next level of intelligence. And as humans, as uh, uh, intellectual life forms in this earth that want to continue to progress forward and learn how to expand outside of our own planet specifically as well, or even grow on our own planet or keep our own planet, we are doing nothing but moving forward in this universe. And so AI is just the next level of intelligence with that. And it's very important to use as a tool as long as we continue to move forward in the right ways with it.
Good, good. Maybe ban from Earth everybody that is playing AI music. Maybe we just put AI in
Absolutely.
their
That's what I
mouth,
was thinking.
and
Yeah. That could be
Yes.
on
Yes.
Mars. That's fine. That's the party planet anyway.
Yeah, you want to play AI music? Get the fuck like go to Mars. Like don't Rustic. So how much are you playing to make the song on iTunes?
You know, uh, I am actually thinking of starting like a whole like AI DJ face and actually putting out a bunch of music. I am really thinking about doing that. I'm not joking. Um,
Do it. Do it, bro.
but
Really.
I think that I mean my opinion with AI, I think what's the best use for it is just to uh to learn as much as possible and to empower it empowers humans. It empowers intelligence. It's the next level up. It's like you can either run and hide, like it's like the invention of the car. It's like the invention of electricity. Like you can either learn to use it and figure out your own interesting way to use it and accept the challenge, which I believe is to evolve your thinking and it's to free up all your time, or you can just uh, you could just stay in the dark ages and not use electricity and be like the Amish, and maybe you'll be fine. Maybe you'll be happy that way. And it's more about like that. And I do think that like evolutionary, I think within our society, my opinion is there's going to be two sections, but they'll be related. But there's going to be stuff like the people that still use, for example, film cameras and technology, and they like to take photographs on film and like to film on film. And it'll always be a little niche, like hipsters that don't use AI for anything. That's just want, and maybe it'll have like some sort of human, like for art specifically, it'll have like some like human generated stamp on it, which I think there'll always be the need for that. But I also think that this giant wave of like unlimited potential and creativity is here, and so it's whatever you want to choose to look at it. But I see it. I see this the human potential.
Absolutely. I think that this is that's my approach. Like use AI for the greatest things because I really think that AI is just a leverage for humans, and you can use
Exactly.
the
It's not a
leverage.
substitute. It's not a
Yeah,
substitute. It's a substitute. It's a leverage. It's something that add.
I mean, the thing is that can be a leverage, and I think there can be a substitute. The only thing is that, for example, let's say there is an AI that is programmed to build AI songs all day. It is publishing 20,000 AI songs a day autonomously, and based on how many visualization that he produced, is gonna make more songs similar to the songs that are take more visualization and more
Yes, but
and more. Like
but
you do,
can't replace the events in person. Can replace the people that speak. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
something different that add.
can.
live events are going to happen, like live events, like
Yes,
shows and experiences. Yeah.
guys, think about this. What if what it can you smell this the rocks of Mars? What would you do to smell what is the smell on Mars, on the moon, right? Because I would like to introduce the last news that AI is capable of smelling.
What?
I know that this
Whoa.
like Alessia is like, what?
What does mean smelling? That that can reproduce the smell?
Yeah. So basically, right now, in AI is capable of
What?
utilizing AI noses for robots applications.
Ah, okay.
So basically, it can tell you what is the smell that is going on, right?
Wow.
So one thing will be to for gas sensors, right? And but from another thing, for example, the dogs, you know, the dogs that are trained for diabetic people
Mhm.
that
Yes.
yeah. So basically, if they smell in a way that we human we don't understand, they understand they are going into hypoglycemia or hyperglycemia, right?
Mhm.
So there is a huge, incredible, big utilization for this smell technology with robots, and I would like to conclude and know what you guys think about this, because we have the first technology that can really exactly substitute entirely humanity, like completely.
Mhm.
Why? Because we can produce robots we can install AI on it, and they can look like us. They can do whatever they want. They can self create themselves, self reproduce if they want to. So at this point, the big question is what humanity should do. Let's say that tomorrow there are like hundreds of millions of slaves that can do whatever we want, right? So we're like, what do we live for? Like, what are we doing? Because Alessia a lot of times says that people identify themselves with their job. So, like, I
So
am a
much.
Oliver Stone, I'm a sales expert, a mindful teacher, a pro makeup artist, right? If you take me out of that, I don't know how would I feel. I have to do something, at least for some period of my life. So the big question is that, like, are we becoming transhumanism? Like, transhumanism is the thing that AI and humans are going to be interconnected, like Elon Musk with Neuralink. So you
Hmm.
can connect AI with the brain, and you're gonna like produce a lot of things like AI, music, chat, whatever you want, right? So, what do you think about this, guys? What do you think about transhumanism of connecting AI into the brains of humans? Because there are billions and billions of companies, sorry, of dollars invested in companies that are doing exactly this. And this is the next step. The next step will not be a new ChatGPT, a new DeepSeek, will be how to integrate a new model with the brain of humans. What do you guys think about it?
I think that my job is very hard because more you think about AI, more the less the people think about the humanity. So it's a I think that it's a beautiful news, could be a beautiful evolution. But before of this, the people has to think how to feel more the body, the emotion, the feeling. Because if you stay in your mind, you stay in your head, you are dead. So if you increase too much your head and you don't increase at the same level your body, your feeling, you are completely dead
It's
for
true.
me.
It's
So
true. Imagine it,
instead,
instead
okay.
of this
Well,
brain, you have a brain that is 10,000, 10 times and times more powerful because there's AI connected to it.
you have to be 10 times more evolute in your spiritual path. So it's I think that we could arrive in a day where the people has to decide, okay, you want to be more, you have to be more in all your area. You can't have more intelligent without feel more the pain, the sometimes the depression, sometimes the happiness, or all the emotion that every human could experience, and not everyone.
Good
Because
point.
yeah, so I think that could be amazing, but the people has to know also the other part. So you experience more knowledge, you experience more the emotion, every kind of
Well,
emotion, and you have
only
to deal with them.
only last question for you, Alessia, and we go to Leah and Rustic.
Yeah,
What would you smell if you have an extra nose that you can put whatever you want? You have an extra nose
my
that you can put whatever you want.
yeah. No, I want
What
to say
would you smell?
something about this. About that, my dream. I remember a meditation in 2018, more or less, and my dream was to create the how can I say impulse. It's in
Impulse, yeah,
English. A
yeah.
neuroelectrical impulse that send you the smell, the image, the feeling of the meditation that I want to create. So for me, arrive at this point is amazing because I can help the people to smell. For example, the universe, to smell Mars, to smell everything that I want they experience during the meditation.
So basically,
So
you don't
for me,
even
it's
need to
amazing.
create the music. You just create the feeling in the head, and you don't even need the
Yeah,
music.
I
But I
create the
mean, that's the
input,
next
the
step.
vibration. Yeah, for me meditation the next step is create only the vibration in your hand, and so you can experience everything, stay in your home, stay quiet
The
in your bed.
Matrix.
Yes,
Hmm. Hmm.
yes.
Wow, Matrix. Yeah. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I think that the question isn't if, it's when, and the when is already here. With Neuralink and everything that's already going on, it's all about moving forward with mindfulness into it to make sure that we don't get wrapped up completely and consumed completely in one specific way. But I think that is undoubtedly in the future, a lot closer than we think. And I think it has the possibility to do some absolutely amazing things that can help us grow and help us learn and help us progress more as a society as well. And it can help people, their quality of life, for those that aren't gifted the beautiful gift, let's say, to be just able to walk. It has a lot of beautiful possibilities to still give life back to human form. It doesn't all have to be completely AI consumed mentally.
That's the first step of Neuralink, is to give back the control of legs, of eyes, of ears to people that don't have
Yes.
access.
Yeah.
That is the first step. Yeah.
And I think that's beautiful. As far as being able to smell something different, I would probably want to smell like emotions or electricity, kind of similar on the same wavelength. Similar to like animals, how they can detect a lot of that stuff. I think that it would be really interesting and a tool to help understand and connect with others better, if I could smell the emotion coming off of someone versus what they're verbally saying or what their body language might be saying. I just think that would be
Amazing.
beneficial.
Good.
Very cool.
Good. Rustic.
I love what both of you guys have said. I think similarly that it is amazing what this technology is doing, what it's about to do. It's about to give people more like control of their limbs, more cognition, all of these different things. It'll boost the like capabilities and intelligence of any one person. I also believe that what you said, Alessia, I'm actually resonate with really hard with like people. The more they get in their head, the stronger their intelligence gets. I think it's going to have to be balanced with a more of a connection to the body to not lose that humanity. And it's a kind of like, I think I've talked to you guys about this before. One of my missions here is actually, I feel like on Earth, is to help people connect more to their bodies. I feel like you can't, you can know all these things in your head, but unless you're applying and you're living and you're experiencing as a human being, you have a very limited connection to spirit, what people call that, the super consciousness. So I think it's going to be very important. And I don't think it's impossible, but I think we're going to see, maybe we're going to see some people get way too far in their heads, but we're also going to see people really like just rip out of their shell and just become these like superhumans, but I also think it's very important to have as much, because I have a lot of different thoughts. I also, earlier you mentioned, Mauro, about the Industrial Revolution and how what happened was then you had all this new technology, all this new power, and then people like Marx and all these different people made ideologies around it and then made giant movements around it, which then ended up killing millions of people, like through communism. And then you had like fascism. You had all these different things that are basically like political movements that just grabbed this immense power and like made it about them, and then people died. So I think the main thing, like I don't like communism. I don't like anything like that. So I'm more on the sense of like genuinely educate as.
Sorry, one
Go
glimpse
ahead.
of it, because a lot of people fell in love with communism but never lives it.
Yeah.
You come from a communism environment, so you know what I'm
Yes.
thinking about.
Yeah, I come from Russia. My whole family, literally, my family members of mine were like taken to the gulag. Family members of mine were shot like by communism. There's a lot of that, but basically, what I wanted to say is that I think the most important thing to do, the most important thing that we can do, is to empower people for themselves in order to understand as much as possible things like these conversations, like this podcast, and just to be able to teach all our friends as much as possible to get in front of it, because fear is just the lack of knowledge of something. If you know more, you're not afraid of it. You see more, shine more light. So I think it's very important for us to have these conversations and to be able to share as much as possible, like whatever the excitement is, whatever somebody wants to believe or not believe about it, to be able to just share this information because I feel like once we start controlling information and access to information is when those like really detrimental effects start happening, you know? That's
Absolutely.
my
And
thoughts.
one
Yes.
quick last turn, Rustic. How 20 seconds each. How will you use AI in your job? Like, what is the? Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Yes.
can hear you.
Hmm.
So, for all the people that are doing similar to your job, something like this, what would you? How would you use AI? How are you using AI right now in order to share things with the people that are doing your same profession or similar?
Okay, I'll take off. So I'm a Hollywood stuntman. Obviously, I work in the film industry. I'm teaching every single one of my friends that listens about how they can help organize their day. We have a lot of time off between jobs, especially now with like the film strikes happening. There's a lot less work going on. So I'm actually teaching people how to use these tools to make as much money as possible in between their jobs doing stunts, but also I see a lot of potential for it to save so much money and so much time for people. Here's like a golden nugget, like for stunt coordinators that want to break down a script and create an immediate stunt breakdown in a budget. That's something that you can do. That's something that would previously take you a week to do, maybe like 3 full days to do. You can do that within seconds if you spend like a half hour setting up the system. So there's a lot of ways to save time within the job that I have and that I do, but also there's a lot of ways to make money and to help organize the day when you have so much time off, like how to focus. If you ask the right questions, you'd be like, what should I be focusing on today? What is going to be the most important thing that I can help someone with, or that kind of stuff. I don't know if that answers the question, but
Amazing.
that's kind of
You
where I'm at.
just already provide some credible feedback and some insights for the people in your type of a job. Alessia and Leah, what do you think will be an application for people in your industry?
I think similarly to Rustic, there is a lot of organization when it comes to the makeup part of film and television. A lot of continuity that has to be recorded in many different ways. There's a lot of things that have to be stored and filed properly, or just created, or emails to be sent. And I think that utilizing AI in within these parameters would help make the day by day a lot more efficient, so that artists will have more time to be able to actually be on set with their actors, instead of like bigger department heads that need to spend so much time organizing everything for just the very next day. So I think that it can help in many aspects like that. So that's my goal.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Alessia,
Yeah. I want to say to all my colleagues, all the beautiful souls that listen, it's our year, it's our day, it's our turn to be more mindfulness, more present, to do our job, to clean to heal our soul, to clean our thought. So AI do the job, us we have to do our job, our human job. So sharing more love, sharing more present, be more present, meditate more, and use AI for all the other to do, all the other job, because it's not as I think it's not human sometimes chatting for I don't know, for the marketing, create the campaign. You put your creativity, and you can be more creativity. You stay if you stay more in the silence. So for us it's very important now, use AI to do the job that is for the robot, and be more human, only be being.
good. So, guys, a pleasure to be here with you today.
Yeah.
And by the way, sorry guys, I gotta
Eh,
tell you this. I gotta tell you, there is an AI toaster that smell the bread and tell you when the toast is ready without burning it. I'm not joking.
Perfect.
Man,
Perfect.
that's a big deal. So
But can
we
it
don't have
butter
a
it as well?
Yeah, I mean, we can add it to it. We don't have an affiliate link, but we should.
But if
So,
you
guys,
want to buy the music of Rustic, the app of
Click the
meditation,
link
you
below.
can.
DJ Rustic on like. By the way, Rustic, I really support your plan. You absolutely should do
Thanks.
it. And by the way, just to tell you guys, we got a problem, a challenge with the podcast because we cannot put normal music because we get a lot of copyright compliance all the time. Like, hey, you cannot put this music because so generating
I know.
music for the podcast that is cool, that is similar that once the what we love is actually the next big thing. So if Rustic, if you want to become the new sponsor of the podcast with your music,
The
we
new
will
DJ.
appreciate. Yeah, Romeo
I
will
got you.
appreciate.
I'll make a song for next time.
Let's go.
Oh
Let's go.
yes.
Let's go.
It's
Let's
those
go.
Bodomov beats.
Yes. So let's conclude with music, guys. Thank you very much. And by the way, last thing,
Thank you.
you can find all these people. We can find Alessia Sotgiu at meditate.alessia on Instagram. You can find Rustic, where they can find you on Instagram, and also Leah. Or
It's at RUUSTIC on Instagram. TikTok is it's Rustic, ITSRUSTIC, and YouTube is as well. Rustic, RUUSTIC.
Rustic. Leah, where they can find you.
You can find me mostly on Instagram at Lia Lia.Malamo MALAMO.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Let's conclude. Rustic, I'm gonna conclude with your music.
Oh yes.
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 Let's
Party
go.
time.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Future vision.
You see the name of the artist?
See the colors paint the sky. In your mind, no need to fly. Every step you take is gold. In this place, your fate is bold. Light the way to the unseen. Dreams become your daily scene. Your every move. In the trance, your spirit grows.
I mean, this is fucking cool, man. Like,
Right, it's pretty good.
Rustic. AI made simple podcast, live Rustic.
Breathe in, let go of fear.
Woo! Let's go. This should be the theme song.
Whispers loud and clear.
Yeah,
Shape
I
your
love it.
fate with every thought. Visualize what you have sought. Light the way to the unseen. Dreams become your daily scene. Manifest your every move. In the trance, your spirit grows.
I cannot believe this is AI, really.
Breathe in, let go
Yeah.
of fear.
The only thing is on this thing, there's the only thing about this one, I got to go in and tweak it because so there's like in music, there's like a build up at the end, and there's like the bridge, and then there's like the last drop on that track right there. Just kind of I got to tweak it a little bit because it just messed up. So yeah, but other than that, it's like 90% there.
This is
Yeah.
is a hit. Like, really.
Yeah, right?
It's
I
unbelievable.
listened to it like 5 times in a row when I first heard it.
It's
Yeah,
incredible. So yeah, we need to do the AI Made Simple podcast song. Absolutely.
Yes.
You're hired. That's your first contract. Let's
Thank you.
go. So guys, a pleasure to be
Thank
here
you
with
so much.
See you the next
Thanks
time.
for having me,
See you
Mauro.
next time.
Thank you guys. And share the word about AI. Be the
Of course,
AI guy
always.
and your friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.